first and foremost, my apologies. Stream got real janky on me as we're trying to go live, and it's like lost all my signal, and everything got all cluster flubby. Shout out to Sarah. All right, let's try this again, man. Apologies. My apologies. Players mess up. Hey, man, look, Jack. Welcome to the den. What's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to all you wonderful people. Like I said, the internet. I'm sitting here and just thought I was live. Was just talking, doing an introduction, and all. I didn't realize the shit wasn't even going through the YouTube. So players do indeed fuck up. Appreciate the love. Shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. But like I say, y'all see this young man next to me, man, and I know it's been a minute since he'd been in it, but I know if you should be familiar with the face. If you're not, well, shame on you. You know, you might be new, so I ain't gonna fault you too much. But I'm gonna allow this gentleman to introduce himself for those of you who may not know, and for those of you who may have been a minute, who we got joining us in the den tonight this evening.
Seeing how you got that background, you know what I'm saying? We come from the space galaxy. This is your boy, man, up, coming back down to Earth to give y'all some of this wisdom, some of this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I've been out in different universes. Now I come back to relay the message.
Already.
I gotta say some stupid stuff, you know
Oh,
it.
man, hey, we gonna have a good time no matter what, man. And as always, y'all know when Man Up is joining us, it's always a good time. Schmicky, appreciate the love. But let's see what we got joining us, man. let's you know, for some reason, look, hey, I'm just telling y'all, it might be a couple of more months. I got the damn key light turned the wrong damn direction. I'm wondering why it ain't shining bright in here. And I was looking a little darker than normal. I know I'm dark, but goddamn. You know, oh, there we go. There we go. We good. We live. All right. So hopefully AT&T gets finished, you know, installing the fiber in the neighborhood, because like it's a stupid ass situation in our neighborhood for some reason. Like, can't get Xfinity. And I remember all the problems I had with Xfinity. I'd beg to have those problems now. Like, at least it was more consistent. Like with who we with now, Spectrum. Man, look, let me tell you how bad it is. Like, they don't have, like, I saw an Xfinity truck in the neighborhood when I went walking the other day. I went to hit the park. I'm getting my power walk on. I'm walking. I'm sweating. All the fat ladies still beating me. I'm trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? They outdoing me. I'm like, damn, you know. I don't know what it is, but I see an Xfinity truck in there. I'm like, oh, what? Let me see something when I get home. So I get home, you know, they say put your address in the thing, and we'll see if we got service. Man, I put that shit in there. Xfinity sent me to the Spectrum website. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I'm like, I already got the Spectrum. Spectrum is terrible. So, but like I said, AT&T has been laying down the fiber. They actually came and fucked up the backyard a couple of weeks ago. And so now I got these big fucking dead patches, you know, from where they dug up and shit. But hopefully soon, you know, that'll be readily available. And as soon as it is, we'll definitely be switching over to the fiber internet. So there's that, because like I said, it's just every time it seems like I'm having an issue with Spectrum. Now it seems like it's doing all right, but I mean, I just have, like, I'll get random blackouts just middle of the day, just all kind of crazy shit. But appreciate the love. See, we got joining us. I'm going on my on my rant. Man up holding down the chat and the stream. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou joining us. The lovely Miss K Grace, birthday in a couple of days. That's funny because it's a lot of birthdays around this. Let me see, what is this? Like May, right around May. So 9 months ago would have been what? Let's see, what four is or five, let's say 5 months in that, that'll be, which, what do you guys, what, August? You had to be getting frisky in about August. You know what I'm saying? To be pregnant, to be born around this time. Okay. So some of y'all's parents, you know, was falling in bed in that fall weather. That's what was really going down. All these birthdays around this time. But shout out to the lovely Miss Grace. Speaking of falling in bed, happy hump day. Let's see, the lovely Miss Marie Lovely. Always good to see you. 335. Peace. Let's see. Brandon number 2. Brandon Mr. Anderson. Ty Baker in the building. Trill Dudes in the building. What's the motherfucking deal, fellas? Let's see. Do. Yes, definitely on colored folks time this evening. John, my favorite New Yorker. What's the motherfucking deal? Hey, man, things. Where have you been, brother? It's good to see you. Shout out to Aaron McKay. Man, it has been a while. It is good to see you, bro. Michelle, you're from Dallas. I think
What's
about
up?
that.
What's up? What's up?
And young Ken. Hey, man, look, young Ken. You know, I see you out there doing your thing, young brother. You know, you holler at me when you're ready, and we'll make something shake. You know, I see it's getting back. As soon as I said it was looking good, now it's back janky. Holler at me, man. Holler at me, and let's make something shake. You know. But with that being said, talking about tonight, modern men, modern women, who has it worse, right? Before we dive all the way into that, I don't know if y'all okay. I don't know if y'all remember the video I showed the other day with the little kid and somebody said he was wearing some jorts. Pulling out the little pistol on the people after they stole the phone from the people, and then the black couple was recording, and the dude kind of booted up with him, and the little bitch was talking crazy. I'm gonna show y'all the video again, but then I'm gonna show you a response from her mother. So the video came from a Twitter account, ATL Uncensored. You know, they post a lot of crazy happenings in ATL. There's a lot of Twitter accounts for different cities. Miami has a crazy one. ATL has a crazy one. I'm sure Houston has some nonsense going on. Still, No Pause is still my favorite. If y'all not following No Pause on the Twitter, y'all are doing large amounts of tripping. Okay. But I'm gonna show y'all this video. I want y'all to see it. I'm gonna just pull it up right here. I'm gonna show y'all this video, and then let me pull this up, and I don't even know what I got media. So okay, let me pull this up. Oh, actually, I can do it right here, and I'm gonna show y'all this. No, I already got a copyright claim for this video already. I'm still trying to fix when old big boy fell down. That's not the video I want to show y'all. All right, that's that big boy busting his ass is not the video I wanted to share with you guys. The video I want to show y'all again, if y'all didn't see it last time, this one, right? I mean, these kids can't be much older than, 13 or so. Let me bring it back to the bottom of the map, make sure I get the full thing in here. This mouse is doing some jankiness. All right, there we go. I'll put it right here so everybody can see, right? Could you imagine as a grown ass man getting robbed by a little nigga wearing some shit like this? This nigga looked like a whole structurally fractured wrist. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I guess gay people get guns too, but like, I don't know. I think you just got to feel more of a way if you get robbed by like a gay gangster. Give me everything you got right now. Put it in my purse.
Wow.
Right now in the purse, put it in the bag. I think I'd feel more of it. I don't think I'd report that ever. I just like, I just gotta take the L on that one. That never happened. I didn't need those items anyway. If the gay guy didn't rob me for him, terrible. But anyway, I want y'all to watch this video. And then, like I said, I want y'all to, we're gonna get into modern men and women. It's gonna segue into that. Let's check it out.
Stop recording that. Stop.
Boy, all right.
Don't handle that, nigga. Don't fuck about me. Go over there.
Because you'll get your ass beat for real.
Bring your ass up here.
Boy, you'll get your ass beat.
Cut your ass up. We ain't talking over here.
Alright. Y'all better.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to the little bitch in the blue hat. And y'all like, Honcho, how dare you speak on that young lady? That little bitch get up blocking off talking crazy. Yeah, you beat your ass, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I want y'all to pay attention, right? I don't have the whiteboard on, but I want y'all to pay attention. I'm gonna show y'all something in just a second. Use your night vision.
I'm gonna tell you what. Bring it on. Bro, you want to fight kid, bro? I'll fuck you up right here.
Ma'am, are you calling the police? No, you don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown ass woman. You better step your ass on.
Fuck off, my bro, nigga. You ain't finna be around here talking in front of my woman. I'm cutting all that shit right here.
Hey, can you tell her to stop recording that? It don't got nothing to do with
shit, nigga. We grown.
And I'm calling the police.
Hold this, nigga.
I'm calling the police.
I'm that nigga, bitch. Y'all get the fuck up. Don't tell me no kids. I'm not.
Ma'am, are you calling the police? Are you calling the police?
You heard what I said? What's wrong with y'all goofy ass little kids around here playing?
Get the fuck back, bro. Get the fuck back. Y'all let do it.
Your ass right
Y'all
now.
let do it.
Really?
Stop talking to me like that.
I mean, ran off, right? So he then drew down his little pistol and then ran off and all that shit. Now y'all can't see it. I'm glad this paused right where it's at. But y'all see what I see. Like I said, I don't have a thing here, but right next, slightly to the right of the ATL logo, if you look on her hip, what do you see? Right? And I'm not mistaken. This little bitch ain't but like 13 and 14. I think 13. I think that's what y'all will see here in just a second, right? ATL shouting. Where Miss Meat at when you need her? Now I want y'all to read this. Now this is the page posted this, and I think they actually posted a meme of the mom, but they took it down. Boo! But I want y'all to see this. Right? This is the response that the mother of this child had instead of being a fucking halfway decent parent. Obviously, this is some single mama shit going on here. Because there's no way. I mean, I don't know. This some ghetto ass. Okay, this is the page. Okay, we're gonna go to parents, yeah, some kind of stuff. I can't wait to hit y'all with a lawsuit. Y'all have the right one. For one, you can't post a minor by law without blurring their face, and definitely not without their permission. You also can't pin slander and defamation, which is exactly what you did with my shop address. How was that? How is that? I mean, if you give an address, it seems just like information to me. If you got a shitty shop and somebody say your shop fucking sucks, then maybe, but I don't know. I'm not hiding. I'm here. He's not my child, but he's still a minor at 13. 13. Let me tell you something. Somebody would have been carrying a young 13-year-old boy in a log and putting him 6 feet under, playing around. That type of shit get your head knocked off. You obviously he's sissified. You see how he moved, and he ain't really want to do what he thought he would want to do. But fear, like I said, can put you in more danger than anything. He over there wearing the little girl pants. But anyway, everything's been screenshot. One thing about I have the money to lawyer up. Don't need somebody he funds your white racist ass, and I'll see you in court, and that's a promise. Well, you'll be in court, all right, right? Because that's the daughter. That's the mother of the daughter and the chick in the blue hat. So yeah, you're gonna be in court, all right. Hoping to plead your daughter's case ultimately. But sharing that, and I think this is Mr. Man, if this is your first time seeing it, what are your thoughts on that particular situation?
When I was 13 years old, man, you know what I was doing? Climbing trees, hurting myself, running around, playing basketball, playing football. You know, I with no way on God's green earth I'll be getting myself in some kind of nonsense like this. Where have we went as a society to where now you feel like you got to be? Look like that was out of school, am I correct?
I'm not sure exactly where it is. Like I said, what initially happened is they robbed the phone of the white people or the whatever that couple was. That's why she was asking, "Hey, ma'am, did you call the police?" So they was up to something. I'm pretty sure they probably was recording the kids doing some shit too, and so they probably took the phone. You see, they tried to make a couple of attempts to reach for that lady's phone who was recording there. Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly where the location was, but probably somewhere they ain't had no business being.
All right, well, I'm not going to speak on that because it looked like it was a school, but I don't want to speak just in case I get it wrong. But anyway, there is no way on this earth I would be talking like that. I would want my daughter acting like that. I don't care if you was tomboyish or whatever. You still carry yourself a certain way. And that's not it. That's not it. And the mom basically want to defend that crap and don't want to discipline her child. First of all, I would have came out and said, "Oh shit, my child did this." I probably wouldn't have said anything to the public like that. But if I do say anything, I'm like, why my daughter doing this? What's going on? Blah blah blah. You know, I'm not going to talk about no damn lawsuit, nothing like that, because yeah, you're right. You should not be filming a minor, but when the minor is up to no good like that, all that stuff gets thrown out the window. Because the way the law used to be, I don't know how it is nowadays. You got to come to court with clean hands.
Mm.
If you don't come to court with clean hands, you can throw all that crap out the window.
Mm. Yeah. I agree.
Just saying.
I agree. That's the thing. Like once you are participating in criminal act, you throw all rights to privacy away. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Once you in the system, once you in the public eye doing debauchery, it is what it is, right? Lovely Miss Cartier. Shout out to Buck McCaffrey, Travis. Heidi's here. It's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, like, so you gotta just like, yeah, again, like the fact that you come to the defense of that, you should be embarrassed to even, you know, respond. Like
Yeah.
your child put you in that situation. If anything, you need to be checking your child. This is your
Yes.
behavior, this is your action. You done brought this unnecessary, unwarranted attention upon me, and all this. So instead of chastising the child, you want to get mad at people for recognizing it. And this is a huge problem, unfortunately, in the Negro community. Uh, because anytime something happens, you see people. Like I showed the video a while back, but maybe like a week ago, of the 51-year-old security guard who got shot by the homeless guy in the woods, right? And people, oh,
Mm.
you need to stop showing this. You need to stop. I was like, well, if you don't do it, you can't show it. If it's not happening, you can't make it. Like, you could maybe video edit some shit and render some 3D and make some shit up, but it's not real. You know what I'm saying? But if it's really happening and you're more mad at the person who is recording it and, acknowledging the fact that this is a problem than the actual problem. Like, this is the current logic in the black community. Like, it used to be a time when this shit was shunned, this behavior was considered distasteful, or, whatever you want to call it. But now, no, don't talk about it. Don't let folks know. Everybody knows. The statistics are there. But this is the problem. Like I said, when we direct the attention in the wrong direction, this is the issue we get. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I agree with you on that too, man. You cannot sit here and just say you do something wrong, then somebody want to talk about it. Man, you should have said this, you shouldn't have did that. No, how about you don't do it, man? But hey, like I said before, I used to say don't do it, but now I say, you know what? You want to be dumb and stupid? Go right ahead. Give me something to talk about. But at the end of the day, man, I was joking aside. I know it's a dumb joke. Yeah, I ain't gotta tell. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if you don't put it like that, I don't want none of that crap in my life, so I'm not doing any of that crap. You see what I'm saying? I can. I've been on this earth for so damn long. I could tell when negative situations is about to happen. I excuse myself. I got better things to do with my time in my life. For example, my wife and my daughter. Plain and simple in the discussion.
That's the problem. If
You know
more
what I'm
people
saying?
just focused on them and theirs, I think a lot of these situations would be avoided, but
Mm.
people too busy out there seeking to get into shit, looking for attention. Where's the crowd? Where's the party at? Want to be involved in all that type of shit, and neglecting the things that matter most, which is, one, raising and nurturing your children, taking care of home and making sure those things are giving the attention to your children instead of seeking attention and validation from strangers. Appreciate the love, loving Miss Sarah Lou. Unique Rides. What's the motherfucking deal? White Persuasion. What's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you all. And so,
I see,
yeah, man.
hold up for a second. I see everybody put my name in the chat. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been on here with Honcho. I've been taking care of some personal business, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get things straight. If my plans go right, I plan on, you know what I'm saying, stop working the next couple of years. So that's where I've been at, just in case y'all want. So
See,
been
that's how you
working my butt up and grinding, trying to make it happen.
that's how you know it's real. When the Birdman hands start happening, that's when you know it's really cooking. That's when you know it's going down. That's how you know it's
Oh
cooking,
man.
man.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. And so, and those of you, I didn't do a sauce today. Those of you, yes, we will have our live draft sauce tomorrow. And if you're in the Houston area, you want to come hang out with Sauce Roundtable, we will be live at the Crafty Crab. I make sure I keep saying I want to say Krusty Krab for whatever reason. Crafty Crab, off 290 and Jones Road. So, if you want to come kick it, come kick it. But yeah, man. So, like I said, is that's the problem, and that kind of segues into the modern man and the modern woman. I think that's one of the big differences from decades past to now, and that is it's the attention-seeking behavior. Back in the Gap, it was, hey, taking care of your family, making sure you handle your business. You worked your job, you came home, you spent it with family, you try to raise a good family, provide things for the kids and all that. You would go out from time to time and you would do all these things. But now we have these magic attention devices, right? And well, hey, if you just get on it and you do something a little crazy, people will give you thumbs ups and likes, and they'll share you, and you'll become known for something. And you got people who do these things and just sometimes do some of the most despicable things on here for the sake of attention. And I think that the fact that the attention has been drawn away from the family, away from those people that you care for, that you actually love, that actually matter, and have been given to just society as a whole, spread thin across society. That's why I think we're starting to lose. So people care more about that than, like I say, their own families. I remember some story a while back. Who was the kid? He had a little name for himself trying to rap, and his mom had the shop, and he ended up killing her so he could get the money. And then he was on the internet flossing and flashing all the money, like he was like one. How fucked up do you have to be to want to be? And yes, he was black, so don't give me. Oh, that sounds like some white people. No, I told y'all there's no more blame of white people on crimes anymore, because niggas doing all the crimes that we used to successfully. You hear that in the news? No, that's not a black crime. That's a white person. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Niggas is doing all the former white people crimes, right? I be telling y'all want to be like white folks so bad. Stop it. But no jokes aside. But it's like you kill your own mother, the person who made you, create you, brought you into this world for attention on the internet. You killed your own mother to get, inheritance and life insurance money, to look like you flossing and to look like you doing something, for attention from strangers. Like the woman spoiled you coming all the way up, and that was part of the problem. And then, when you felt like you wasn't getting enough, you wanted more, you had to look like something instead of going out and getting it, by any means necessary. I'd rather, I'd have more respect for you if you was hustling, in a not so legal way than killing your own mama. Like, go get it. Like, if you want to play like you all that in the street, go get in the streets and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather you own up to that. But it is what it is. Now it's to the point where it's just like, man, people care more about like I say, the attention for people who don't matter. And again, that once you take that energy out the home, once you take that home now, you're not watching over your kids. You don't know what they're getting into, what they're watching. You don't know who is giving them that attention via these various means of social media or whatever. It's a lot of the craziest shit. I mean, there's stories. It was a story I said I think I might have told it in the Discord, or whoever I was speaking with in Discord. We might have been late. It might have been one of those late night fellas only conversations. I think all the ladies that went to bed, and I was just telling the story about something that happened. I was speaking with my with the lady who does my hair, and it was just like, man, the world is out of control, right? And it's young, like things that, like you said, the 13 years old. When you were young, like, you knew little 13-year-old niggas who was hard heads, and they was probably out there getting into a little bit of shit, a little something like that, but they wasn't out there at the point where they drawing down on people, trying to shoot people. Like, they, might be fighting in school, or, just doing little bad stuff. And eventually they led up to, worse things. But you got a little, like I say, I see almost stories all the time. Almost seem like every day. Some 13, 14, what, a 14-year-old just killed like a 10-year-old somewhere, and they gave him $1 million bond, which it should be. Like, you see this shit all the time. The little goofies in St. Louis, the video that YouTube took down from me, the two kids playing in the bathroom, 12 and 13, 14. Then accidentally shot him in the head playing with the damn gun. Didn't shot herself. Like, because what? They were making they like to laugh and make TikTok videos. They're making TikTok videos with fully automatic firearms. You know what I'm saying? This is a little girl and a little boy. The little girl shooter, like, so this is, they got motherfuckers try to downplay the Kim's one of them situations. You try to downplay and try to make, oh, it's nothing that bad. He used to like to do backflips. Yeah, that motherfucking pistol made him do a fucking backflip. And it is, and I hate to sound so callous, but let's be honest, that little nigga was in the street. Like, if a little nigga had a gun bigger than him, what the fuck you need that for a 13, 14 years old, unless you out there doing some shit in the street? So I was like, I don't feel like, look, you choose that life at whatever age you choose, you get everything that come with it. And it's fucked up. It is what it is. Parents should have raised them better. It just is what it is, man. Like, so, you know, but like I said, just it's sad that it's gotten this far, right? And now, you know, you got men doing so many things for attention, you know, and when men were supposed to be, you know, a pillar of society, supposed to be the logical ones. Now you got so many of them going limp wristed, uh, putting on more makeup than a little bit, doing worse than the damn women. Like it's baffling, right? And it's like, how do we get to this point? And then is there a way for us, in your opinion, to remove ourselves from this, or are we too far gone?
Well, yeah, we are kind of too far gone, but it is a way to remove yourself from it. Shit, just look at a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I know we used to always talk crap about these rappers and stuff, a lot of these rappers, but some of them are actually changing who they used to be for the better. For example, we all know Jay-Z used to be in the streets, used to be a hustler. Now look at him. Successful billionaire, businessman, billionaire. Master P as well too. You know, but even that, even Snoop. You know what I'm saying? The the, the thing is that you want to be there because you're trying to impress strangers. These people don't know you, don't care about you, would never be there for you at all. I don't care what they tell you. I bet you right now, you go and get locked up, they ain't gonna put nothing on your books. They ain't gonna try to bail you out. No, what they gonna do? Let your ass ride in there.
Talk
So
about
why in the hell, you know what I'm saying? This goes for men and women because I see this all the time on social media. People doing crazy nonsense just for attention, whether they lying about being on vacation, whether they lying about having these kind of cars and this kind of money, all this stuff, but they, you know what I'm saying, plastic surgery, all that crap. Eh, For what, man? Who cares? You're killing yourself. And it's all for what? You know what I'm saying? What are you getting from that? So a thumbs up.
it.
Yeah, go look in the mirror and give yourself a thumbs up. Shit. What's all that for?
That's the
You know what I'm
craziest
saying?
part. 'Cause most of these people do that, they feel they hate themselves. And that's the crazy part. You see all these so-called celebrities, social media celebrities, and these people, they do all this outrageous stuff, but inside they are deteriorating. Lack of
Yeah,
self-confidence, you know, just hate themselves.
I was just gonna say that self-confidence. Because there's no way on this earth that I give a damn about, you know what I'm saying, people that don't even know my first name. People that wouldn't even bring me a glass of water if I was thirsty. No freaking way on earth. You know what I'm saying? I got more than okay, let's just say I don't have a family. Let's just say I'm a single man with no kids. I still I still care about myself.
Yeah.
Go pick up a hobby. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, uh, that's what we used to do when we were kids, when we were bored. You know what I'm saying? Put those big old jig puzzles together and model cars and all that crap. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make low riders.
Yeah, you know, building your racetrack. You know, I know
Mm.
that's old school, y'all, but you know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I'm saying? Pick up a hobby, something.
Yeah.
I gotta tell my daughter all the time, do some good. There's too much bad in this world. Do some good. You see what I'm saying? Why add to the problem? Change it. That's just how I see it. You know,
Yeah.
call me what you want to call me, but that's how I see it.
I mean, you know, it's easier for people to pile on with what's going on because, you know, it's less friction or resistance. We'll just do what everybody else is doing, you know. People are afraid to make their own lane. Like I just look for like those, got the sports channel. And I look at, how we've operated over the years, and I look at some of these, new accounts, social media accounts, things like that. And a lot of these accounts are like hype accounts. And they switch up to whatever people are talking about, every other day. And it's like you putting all this out here, like, do you not have your own opinions? Do you not
Mm,
stand for something? And it's like
mm,
every day you switch it up, switch it up. And I know it's just something simple in sports, but it's just like I can't be a person that just wants to appeal to the masses. Like that's a follower in every sense of the word. And that's the problem is like the overwhelming majority of people are followers and not leaders, and not even leaders in their own home, even on a small scale. Like they just have to do what everybody else does or what everybody wants to do. Pardon me, forgive me. And that's part of the issue, and that's why I'm just like I can't
damn.
process this. You know, pass it on. I
Shit,
can't.
man, don't do that.
Yeah. But here's another thing. Here's another video I came across, right, and it's super funny because me and my old lady were talking about this. She like she joined like this, not kind of like a book club type deal, and it's like a black women's like book club deal. And I told her what was going to happen when she did. I'm telling you, I'm just like, look, babe, you know, generally black women have a relatively linear way of thinking about things. And then, you know, as she went to the first one this weekend, and when she kind of realized, she's found out about, she's like, yeah, all they do is read books by black women, written by black women. And, you know, it was some crazy conversation being had, right? And so the book that was read this go round or whatever I think was called Kindred or something like that. Mole said she had read it when she was a kid, so she kind of just, you know, reread it again and just, you know, they went to go discuss it. And she said there was a lady just saying the most ignorant shit, like some of the most just off the wall shit. And she talked about how, yeah, you know, um, I don't move out of white people's way when I'm walking to combat racism. And I'm like, what? And my old lady was like, how does that prove anything? Right. And we had showed a video a while back, like of some chick saying that from whatever, I forgot whoever his name is. But yeah, and so it was super funny that I came across this because obviously many black women believe that this is a thing, right? So I'm gonna share this with y'all. I want y'all to check this out. Like they believe that this does something. Just check this whole lady out. And again, remember, I haven't said it in a while, but y'all know the saying. Bull nose, bull ring means some bullshit. So enjoy.
So I'm currently in Paris and I've got some errands I gotta do today. So I'm gonna go out and get myself some micro reparations by not moving out of any white person's way since they love to take up the road. And for reference, this is how good I'm gonna look while doing it. Yeah, get into it, just a little something. All right, let's go.
They are the biggest F's in the world. And when I say this is they're arrogant, conceited, self-centered.
Let's see. Yeah, bitch. That's right, single file, ho. Shut about me, bitch. Rose, let's see. Oh, yeah, bitch. Je vais vous montrer le tour d'Eiffel, c'est là-bas. There it is. Ok, d'accord. Let's go. Continuez, on y va. Pardon. Look how good I look. Like, hello, why wouldn't you move the fuck out my way? Get into it. Pardon, toi. I stopped for some boba. You know, this was hard work. Ooh, I don't know about y'all, but I would say that was a successful day. Amen, amen. Cheers. Have a great day yourself and go ahead and get yourself some reparations, okay? Take matters into your own motherfucking hands. So I'm currently in Paris.
It feels as though she's accomplished something. But what she's done is prove that she's a very rude, disrespectful little bitch. Like this motherfucker is literally walking in the middle of a very thin ass sidewalk. Common decency is to take your side of the sidewalk. Now, if somebody's getting in your way, then that's a different thing.
Okay.
Shout out to Dan, man. Appreciate the super chat love. Oh, but I'm not bad because I don't think the audio is playing on the thing on whatchamacallit. But it said, give it 5 years, should be one to divest with Chad, Tyler, or Bradley. These social media bros go with a win. Oh, absolutely. Because, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. They hate white people until, a black chick gets with a white dude. Then it's, oh, you go, girl. You know what I'm saying? But let whoever get with a white chick, it's bad. Oh, well, when he dies, she gonna get all the money. Like, well, that's the whole thing. Like, y'all are happy that a black chick gets with a white man, hoping that eventually he's gonna die, she's gonna get his life savings or something like. It's such a goofy mentality. That's why I say these modern BWs are dangerous. But what are your thoughts on that, Mr. Man Up, on that video there?
Okay, well, I'm put it like that. I barely heard it, so I'm gonna speak on what you were saying. What difference does that make? Because you walking down the street now, somebody be rude and shoulder bump you, you got nothing to say. You see what I'm saying? You're not proving anything. You know, I don't know if Trill is in here, but me and Trill was talking one day, and I was at work, and me and him was just talking, and I told him, I said, you know what? I wish I had one of those hats or something that I could put my phone in and just record, because I noticed something. My people, I'm sorry, my people just so crazy, so wrong. Now, when I when I'm out in public doing, and I'm working, doing my thing, I noticed that it be people of other races that give me that friendly smile, speak to me, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a warm conversation, a little small, short, warm conversation. But when it comes to my people, I get the mean mugging like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you just mad at the world, mad because I stole your dog or something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay. And I was talking, me and Trill was talking. I said, man, I wish I had one of those videos out, unedited. I will record it and post it and show y'all exactly what this man is talking about.
Mhm.
We, as a black people, is what I'm trying to say here. We want racism to end, but we are keeping it going.
Yeah.
We're finding ways to keep this shit going. If you want something to end, you got to end it as well. Yeah, I know what you're finna say. Well, this is 400 years of this and that. Okay. But why would you want to be another 400 years? Because that's basically what you're doing.
Mhm.
What is this supposed to mean by walking down the street and you ain't moving to the side?
Well,
What is that doing? People
no.
gonna look at you stupid. Now, if somebody bump into you, I don't want to hear your lip.
Well, see, the thing is, though, it's not that they want racism to end or they want equal. They want the roles to be reversed. That's ultimately what it is. They've a lot of people been brainwashed. Oh, you at the bottom, and it's just so bad for you. The system and the mysterious magical system. And I'm still. Can somebody point me in the direction of the system? I'm looking for it. The system is doing this, and the system is doing that, and it's they, and so they believed all their lives they've been on the bottom, and the only way to get back is if all the white people switch places. Like that, bro, that's never going to happen. Nobody with sense is going to give up power willingly. That's why I say, like, when you get all these like weird super libs who are just like, yeah, we got to kiss black people's feet in public, and we just got like, what? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you, and why? How do you live this? Like, you're not worth the fucking clothes on your back if you have a mentality like that. If you're just willing to just cower to somebody for some shit that you didn't even fucking do. Like, look, bro, I'm telling you, if you got white guilt or whatever, throw that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit doesn't mean anything. One, you're not doing anybody a favor by, groveling or feeling a particular kind of way, or like, oh, buddy, yeah, I got the 13 tenets of the BLM. Well, you know what? Okay, that says you hate black men then. That's basically what you're telling me. When somebody tells me you support BLM, the organization, you tell me you hate black men. But again, we've already talked about straight black men are not covered when we're talking about black issues. Because y'all remember when Ice Cube went on the show talking about his plan, and why didn't you give it to Joe Biden? And what you gonna do for black women? He's like, wait, black women ain't black people? Like literally said, what are you gonna do for black women? And he's like, well, we want something specific for black women. And like, black women do not believe that we're on the same plane. This is where we are in society. They feel like they are a separate and different entity than black men. They embrace the gays. They embrace the whatever they are, the trans fats. and you know, all that. But when it comes to straight black men, you know, we're the devil, we're evil, we're patriarchy. Oh yeah.
Stronger brain. Right. Right.
Exactly. You're not gonna do that.
Right.
That's like, and but to go along with what you said, Mr. Man, like it's the same thing. Like I talk about when I hit the track, and this is various parks that I've gone to in the area. You know, because sometimes you like to change the scenery. So you know, I go in my little power walk on. You know, what I'm saying I still can't keep up with you know Maria and Milagro and all them. I'm trying to catch up, and they be getting it. But I'm telling you, I ain't lying. And what's his name? But you know, and Araceli and all that. I can't catch them, but they be getting it. But my thing is like when I pass by people, this is the one constant, and people say, "Oh, you just make them know." This is the one constant. This is like I notice because I observe things for whatever reason.
Yep.
When I walk by
Look.
people, I make it a habit. If I'm crossing your path, to acknowledge you, I'll wave out, you know, open a little hand, a little head nod, hey, good morning, or something like that, audibly. You know, or sometimes, you know, multiple all at once. So, you know, hey, I'm just acknowledging you. Or even if I'm walking somebody and they're walking slow and I kind of pass them, I kind of turn, hey, you know, I acknowledge, you know, whatever. Everybody else responds except for black women. Like, and it's been a situation where, say, you go to the same park, you frequent the same park, and maybe it may have been an older Hispanic woman who initially didn't speak. And then once she got comfortable after, you know, 2 or 3 go, she starts speaking. Hey, you know, she starts speaking to me first. It's been black women in the same park I've seen on multiple days, multiple occasions. Don't say nothing. And it's not like they don't, you know, look you dead in your face. That's like, did I fuck you last night? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? And it's super crazy, right? It's super crazy. Look, 335. They at the same track I'm at. They need more work than me. They should know I ain't trying to holler like shit. they out there power walking for a reason. But that's my thing. Like, you can't
But
be decent with them. What?
that's what I'm saying, Honcho. I don't understand that. You know, you want certain things to happen, but you're not the first to try to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? You want somebody to just give you that change instead of you trying to make that change. I was having a conversation with someone one time before. I'm not gonna name any names or anything on this one. And I said, now, I don't, the first thing that my people need to do, be more inviting. I'm not trying to say be fake and phony, no. But you ain't gotta walk around like you a badass all the goddamn time when we know you ain't. You see what I'm saying? I've seen motherfuckers act like they just the biggest, baddest motherfuckers on earth, but they be the first one to take off running when something happens.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, if you want change, won't you be part of the change instead of being part of the problem? Because see, what Honcho just described right there is part of the problem. Now, what I'm trying to say is, because when he was saying that, it was it made me think about something. So when you said earlier about black people getting, or black men getting with non-black women, the black woman would get upset. Well, when the black man is trying to, you know what I'm saying, just speak, hey, how you doing? You know, he ain't trying to get at you. He ain't trying to, you know, have sex with you. Just say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's a friendly thing, especially in the South. You know, that's all we do. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How you feeling? You know, whatever. Okay, we see that face you making, we see your body language, we see that demeanor, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm finna go over here. You know what I'm saying? And don't get mad if we just strike up a conversation with a woman of another race. It's not saying that we want to get with that woman. But like I said, my people is the most unfriendly people on earth. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. I see it every single day. Complete strangers. Don't know me from Adam and Eve. Well, non-black people will speak to me, try to have conversations with me, you know, blah, 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 be friendly. I don't know if they're being fake and phony. I don't care, but it's the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you you know what I'm saying, you're inviting, you're, hey, what's going on? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see you over there working hard, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to my people, they get all in your way, grab stuff, you know what I'm saying? Look at you like you stupid, like you bet not say nothing, all that crap. And it's like, really? What the? Now, if I elbow in your damn throat, don't say nothing. Shit. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me. Cause like I said, when I was on phone trail, he heard me just speaking to people. I said, hey, how you going on? Didn't hear nothing back. I said, man, I'm gonna buy me one of those hats. I'm gonna put my phone in it, and you're just gonna see all day long. I might not say a word to nobody, but watch non-black people speak to me more than my own people. Just to speak. You ain't gotta try to get with me. You ain't gotta you ain't gotta give me your number. We ain't gotta do nothing. Hey, what's going on? And keep it moving. Like Honcho say, just passing by. How you doing? And just keep it moving. But my people be the ones that be like, turn their nose up at you. And you wonder why things are the way they are. It ain't just black women, it's black men too. It's wondering why you think it's like that. Yeah, Ty Baker. Yeah, I'm gonna get that GoPro. Watch.
and that's the unfortunate thing about it, like, you know, because you gotta be what they say, be the change you want to see in the world. But you know, I learned a lot from a book because, like I said, I was like that. I used to be not very sociable. People just say I used to walk around with the murder face, like I was ready to murder somebody, or I might have just murdered somebody. And you know, I was like that. But like I said, the what's the book? How to Win Friends and Influence People. It impacted me. And at first, I thought I was going to be like some old scammy shit. You know, so, you know, people, it was one of the most popular. But what the premise of that book is to be a good friend, or to have good friends, you have to learn how to be a good friend, right? And so that was like, bam, hey, it's super simple, but for some reason it was this super enlightening thing to me, right? I'm like, oh, maybe that was always the thing. But that's why I started applying that stuff. And man, like I say, just the response you get from people, just with a casual speak, with a casual hit, just different things. Like I even think about it, like the little shirts I make sometimes that I wear on here, like the everything ain't for everybody, even the little hater shirt. When I'm in the grocery store, I'm out and about somewhere or whatever, white women always, you know, oh, you're a hate. You don't look like a hater to me. Oh, yes, God damn it, I am. I'm hating on you right now. You don't even know it. I'm hating on the things that you're saying. Nah, but you know, they speak. They comment on the shit. Like, and again, I'm a large black male in America, and I probably sometimes still be paying attention. I might have a scowl on my face, or depending if I'm in a Discord, we chatting up, and I got the headset on or whatever. I might just be in my own. So I try to carry a more positive demeanor. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they always show love. Had an old lady the other day. Had that everything everyone said, I love that shirt. I was like, well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. In Subway, well, this is a while back. The old lady just start talking to me so much, forgot to put her order in. Like it's like, hey, you know, I enjoy the conversation, but I'm here to eat. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Subway, I saw something funny. Let me see if I saved it. But it was a dude talking about, man. Hold on, let me see if I saved it first before I ruin the
Why
joke.
you bring that up? I almost got something I want to say too, because I be getting that too. Well, me, I be getting that too when I go out places too. So sometimes these are old white people and Hispanic and Asian, they'll talk to me, you know, oh, I like that company you work for. You know, I like, oh, okay. And sometimes, you know, I be in my zone, I have my earbuds in, and I mean, I can hear them, but I'm focused on my music and I'm focused on what I'm doing, so I'm not really paying attention to them. They'd be like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. I'm like, I had to take my earbuds. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what's up? And they say, oh, I just noticed you working, you going, blah, blah, blah. Oh, thank you, I guess. you know, it's just a open invitation, friendly conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like my people don't want to do that.
No, absolutely not. Like you try to be nice, like I say, it's and I guess we do it to ourselves because you know, motherfuckers will finesse you. They'll play nice to get something out you. And I guess, you know, certain motherfuckers just feel like they always got to be on guard. And you kind of do sometimes. So, you know, I get it. But, you know, you got to take that risk sometimes, you know, and being friendly, being nice. You ain't got too much to lose. But I did it again. I know like I'm getting old.
Oh shit, man.
But I'm laughing because this dude said, these fuck niggas forgot to put the bacon on my sandwich. And the chick's like, from where? He said, Subway. She's like, nigga, you forgot to put the bacon on your sandwich. How they forgot the bacon? You standing there watching them make the sandwich. That was funny as shit to me because, yeah, you do sit there and watch these motherfuckers bake your entire sandwich. So if they missing an ingredient, it is absolutely your fault. Like, I don't even. Yeah, so I thought that was very, very funny. Orientals, can we say that anymore? Can we say Orientals anymore? Did they change it? When did they change it? I always thought Orient. What the Orient? I don't know. I mean, I'll use it. I have no problem using it. But yeah, you Far Easterners. You just want to say I agree. Say I understand that some have the appear too tough to protect themselves as though we critically think some of us hurt people. I agree, and that's the problem, man. Like it's we live in this day and age, man, where like it's so much hate, so much hostility, so much negativity. Everybody's mad at each other. I'm trying to get away from that, right? Like I'm trying to get away from just angry people. I don't think I'm generally angry. I talk about a bunch of crazy stuff that makes me mad sometimes, but normally, like I say, I'm pretty cool, calm, and collected. Like I don't think I walk around carrying a chip on my shoulder, just like I say, mad about a bunch of ignorant shit. But it is what it is. Um, I cheating is not funny, right? Cheating is never funny. But again, I'll show y'all this, and I just want to get your opinion on this response, Mr. Man. Apparently, this chick caught her man out cheating with her best friend, and this was her response. Share this with y'all.
When you find your man cheating on you with your best friend, when you find your man cheating on you with your best friend,
And she over there going crazy, and y'all know the friend just sitting there like completely unbothered by the whole situation. She already know it kind of weird. See, this is why I be telling y'all, look, women, y'all better be careful who y'all confide all your secrets in. She already know this bitch because she ain't worried about it. She ain't gonna bust a grape. She like shit. And after this all over, she still gonna be fucking on a man. Like look at this bitch threw a whole live temper tantrum. This is why he's cheating. Right? This is why, because he didn't got involved. And again, that's not a justifiable. She just break up with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave her alone. And you know what? Honestly, you never know. He might have already broke up with her ass, and he done moved on, and she just can't let go. She seems like a level 5 clinker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just look at this behavior. It's she's clapping and shit. And she's making monkey noises. She's jumping around like she's a person that cannot control her emotions. She just, like you said, man, upset she started doing jumping jacks. Maybe she'd have been doing jumping jacks, a lot more jumping jacks, a lot long time prior to this situation. Look, I don't know. Maybe like look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, this is literally like chimpanzee behavior. Like I'm this is some real live monkey shit going on right now. Like and T over there screaming and then beating on motherfuckers and shit. Like, what is happening right now? Bitch, we in public. Chill out. I mean, this motherfucker.
when you find your man,
that's what I'm saying. Like, just people are crazy. Like I said, cheating is hey man, if you don't want to be with somebody, just chuck a deuce and leave them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, dude. But if this was the case, I can understand 200% why he may have ventured out. Because she's like a fucking child. This is what happens when you spoil your children and you try to put them out into the world as adults without coping skills. This
Oh
is
my
the
goodness.
sad situation. It makes me deeply uncomfortable. He thought it was a oh no. I propose she needs to go to the crazy house. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she's over there just doing crazy, crazy, crazy. Say cheating. They say it's never about. I don't think it is. Like I mean, sex gets involved, but I don't think it is. I think it is. It's about seeking something different, right? Or to a man, it's about proving that you still, got the mojo or the juice. I think with women, depending on the type of woman, some women are just whores, but some women, they're out seeking that emotional validation because this other man gives them the attention and the emotional validation they seek. They'll exchange that. They exchange a little pussy for it. That's the going market rate. Hey, you give me a little attention. You give me you give me two attentions, 3 likes on Instagram, and 1 Twitter retweet. Bitch gonna give you some pussy. That's the going rate these days. It used to be monetary, now it's all social media. Like this is new social media marketing in 2022. Um,
Oh my goodness.
but yeah,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
it's wild, man.
It's funny as hell, but you're telling the truth.
Yeah,
These days, it's so easy to get. Back when I was growing up, you had to put in work for that. Now,
but
all you gotta do is just tell a woman she looks good on social media. Oh, he likes my pics, and all her clothes come off.
yeah,
It
that's
was
what it.
back in the day as a man, we had to, when I was coming up, boy, if I wanted to get, I had to put in some work. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
tell
saying? That
you.
was a 9 to 5 job.
Let me tell y'all, man, on them little pixelated 1.2 megapixel phones, used to be in the back in the gap trying to take 3 minutes to download the picture because the shit was we had 2G. Look, I was out there, even I was a young man struggling on the AOL dial up. Look, you know, getting imagery of debaucherous images. I don't even think that's a real word. I'm making it up, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, like it was a task, right? You felt validated once you accomplished it, if you accomplished it. Now it's just like, I'll just go check out her OnlyFans, or she probably got a dirty Twitter or something. Like, there's nothing to it. They just throwing them out there. Like, look, I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying, there is a very questionable side of Twitter, right? And it is what it is. But motherfuckers be thinking they be talking about IG thoughts and IG bop. Twitter is 1,000 times worse than IG because IG has limits on the things that you can show. Twitter does not. Twitter is wild. And the motherfuckers be out there like, yeah, you can put it on there. This is what IG saw, and this is what Twitter saw. And yeah, Twitter's winning. Anyway, that's just it's very sad. It's very unfortunate. Hello, Miss Bell. How are you doing? So husband moved in with his girlfriend and wife's freaking out. That was terrible. Heidi's birthday is every day. You know, and that's all. The only birthday Heidi's not powerful enough to overcome is George Floyd's birthday, whatever that is, because that's apparently the all powerful, unconquerable thing. That's a whole other deal. Um, I got a couple of things. I might save those. Those are going to lead into a completely different conversation. Well, this one, no, I'm just going to say that. We're just going to leave those. But get back to the modern men, modern women. I guess that video would have been about some type of transgender situation. I guess that's modern men and women. Who knows what's what now? Well, like I said, like on a wide scale, things are changing. Men are becoming more feminine. The testosterone dropping like crazy. Women seem to be becoming more masculine, and getting in these crazy situations. Like, what do you think this is a natural state of things, or do you think that society has contributed to these beliefs that make people act this way? Like, what do you think is the cause of that?
When I was watching your thing the other day, I think it was just the day before, one or two, and who's that was on the phone at the time? I can't think of her name, but anyway, she was saying that if men was more masculine and take care of the home, women will submit more. and I said and I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I disagree. I think it's both. Let me explain. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I agree. Men do need to be more masculine, hold down a job, take care of the fort, and all that good stuff. But then also too, these women need to prove that they are worthy of stuff like that. Because there are so many women out here that will play these games and get a man to, okay, for example, let's look at Will Smith. I know we've been talking about him a lot, but then let's look at Will Smith. Yeah, you heard rumors that this man was cheating, but have you ever seen him or heard of him really with another woman? That answer is no. You have not. Yeah, I know. What's her name? Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. She lately came out and said she had a relationship with Will. Bullshit. I believe it when I see it. Anyway, Will Smith did his thing.
Yeah.
Hardworking man, was with his family, all that. Look what he did for Jada. Basically, damn near ended his career for Jada. And look what he look. She ain't worthy of that, nothing like that. And yeah, like I said, yeah, there are some horrible ass men out there. I'm not excusing those men. I'm not even talking about those men though. I don't give a damn about that. They can kiss my ass after I take a shit. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm trying to say is, damn, Honcho, make you laugh. But what I'm trying to say is, you can't just keep this one sided. That's what I hate about this nonsense. We have to look at it from an even scale. If you want something out of life, what are you doing to get there? That's what I'm trying to say. That kind of goes back to the video about that woman you just showed. The woman walking in the middle of the street don't want to, you know what I'm saying, move out of people's way or whatever, acting like she's doing something. If you want change, what are you doing to get the change? If you want something, my mom used to always tell me this growing up, and it's so true, and it applies to everything in life. Everything you want, you need, all that. You have to work hard to get something and work even harder to keep it.
Yes. Yes.
My mom used to tell me that. Now, the first time she told me that, I was trying to get myself a car. And my mom told me, you're going to have to work hard to get you a car. Then once you get it, work even harder because of all the work and the maintenance, blah, blah, blah. You know, not only was she just saying that about the car, she was talking about life, period. Marriage, kids, your job, whatever, your house, whatever, which is facts. You have to put in that work. And if you're not willing to put in that work, you don't have no room to talk shit. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, I can only speak from a man's point of view because I'm not a woman, but I do see some of the fucked up shit that men do. But I ain't trying to get with no man, so I ain't really paying attention to too much of that. What I'm trying to, I ain't trying to get nobody period. Let me clarify that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the wife upstairs coming down here and knocking us out my head. So let me clarify that real quick. You know, I don't want to hear no feet coming down them stairs. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I told y'all my story several times before. I don't care if you believe me or not, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like I did anything near worthy of what happened to me. You see what I'm saying? So you got to put in that work too. You can't just say these men would do this. No, it's both ways. It goes both ways. The woman and the man needs to put in the work to, you know what I'm saying, make things happen for themselves. You see? That's what I hate about the way things are these days. Everybody is only looking at what the other person is or ain't doing. You're not looking at yourself. You're not trying to figure out what am I doing wrong. I'm going back to that video you just showed about that one walking in the street. She said she don't want to move out the way for non-black people. And somebody put in the comments, let her do that in the hood. Yeah, she will be sleeping right on her face. She know where to go to do that. And then on top of that, you want to end racism. You talking about these racist white people. Then why are you keeping them racist? You see what I'm saying? Why you keep it?
You give them shit to stand on. So look at this. She walking people, and what I was telling my old lady, my bad for cutting you out, but what I was telling my old lady about that, what she was saying about the chick, I'm like, this is the stupid logic, because what you want to do is take out your anger on some people who had nothing to do with it, and you're angry about something that never happened to you. So you look like a fucking idiot. You're the problem. Like I say, I get it. I get it being mad at the things that, happened in years prior, being upset, but again, you got to look at the benefits that you got off of that. And, you live to your ultimate ability because of the freedoms gained, the opportunities gained, especially living in this country. Because we can keep it 1,000. Like, the odds of you being successful in America versus you being successful, having been successful in Africa. Well, I mean, hey, look, man, you want to cook your food outside and bathe, do all that other stuff. And I'm not saying all Africa's like this. Yes, there are more civilized parts of Africa, but think about it. What kills me is niggas sit here and holler about slavery and we got stolen and all this stuff and mad at white folks. But then when Africans come over here, they don't want to associate. They stink. They this and they that. They don't even want to fuck with the Africans. So it's like you'd have been the motherfucker you wasn't even fucking with. Like none of this shit makes no fucking sense. And no, Heidi, Dakota did not move to Africa. It moved to the north side. So same difference. But anyway, but my thing is just that it's just like it makes no sense. And so, like you said, you go take this over there and see what happens. And we sitting here, you create a problem because now some unsuspecting, non-TikTok using, non-wokey woke person is just minding their business, going on about their day. You don't know what they're dealing with. They could have just lost their job. They could have, be dealing with health issues. Their spouse could have just cheated on them. They might be acting like the bitch in the thing. They just calm down. Like you never know. And then random black lady walking in the middle of the thing just bumps me for no reason. And then when they haul around and whoop your motherfucking ass, oh, they're racist. No, it's not because you're a shitty fucking asshole. No pun intended. But you're just a piece of shit person. It's because they're racist. See, I told you. But you're the one instigating. You're the one agitating. You're the one perpetuating, stereotypes. See, we told you they was like this, and you're doing this. And again, it's the softest motherfuckers in the world do the shit. Because again, as soon as those tables turn around, you start playing victim. Once a motherfucker press you and put some pressure on your motherfucking ass, you start playing victim and begging for help and, and all this other shit. And why didn't he help me? See, I told y'all they were, because you started some shit, and that's the fucking problem that we have with motherfuckers like this. Because again, this person don't know what the fuck you're feeling. They think 9 times out of 10, they treating you like an individual just like anybody else. They don't know you're walking around here mad because you angry because you black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you bumping into them. This is your justification. Like, it's stupid. It's really baffling, and it's just like it's a real woke nigga logic that makes no fucking sense, man. But here we are. So
yeah. I agree with you 1,000,000%. Okay, let me put it like this. You said something about what happened to us in the past, but it did not happen to you per se, and those people did nothing to you per se. Here's another quote that one of my uncles gave me. Once you get in the front seat of your car, I'm pretty sure I said this before. I don't know if I did, but once you get in the front seat of your car, this is how you're supposed to look at life. You look through that windshield to focus on more on where you're going. That little small review mirror is to remind you where you came from. In certain situations, you don't want to go back there. So you need to focus more on where you're going. And what that is saying that if you're constantly talking about slavery, especially when you had nothing to do with it, you wasn't there. And those people that you being rude to on the street, they wasn't there either. You know what I'm saying? Slavery ended almost 200 years ago, something like that. I forget exactly when, but something like that. None of us was alive when it ended. None of us. So why are you tripping on something that you had nothing to do with? And like Honcho just said, you reaping a lot of benefits, you know what I'm saying, from all of that. You don't believe me? Look at Ancient Mama Sir. You see what I'm saying? That label was part of slavery, but guess what? She died a billionaire shit because of that damn surgery.
Yeah.
Think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate the love, Mr. Early.
And I forgot that woman's name. Honcho, you brought her up before a while back. She was born a slave, died a billionaire, millionaire, excuse me. First black millionaire.
And I'm mad because they made the movie about her and they fucked the movie. I was so pissed off when they made that movie. CJ Walker.
Yeah,
Madam CJ Walker, yeah.
If she can do it from a horrible situation, why can't you?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? My point in saying all this is that what are you accomplishing by doing that? What are you accomplishing? If you ain't accomplishing change or something better in your own personal life, you're part of the problem. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. That's bad. And just like I say, to kind of to piggyback off of Heidi's point, that's I don't want to agree with Heidi. Nobody wants to agree with Heidi, so that's terrible. But yeah, I mean, come on. Like the majority of motherfuckers down here didn't even own slaves. The majority of motherfuckers was damn near as poor as some of the damn slaves. And then, after slavery, and especially immediately after slavery, guess who had all the skilled labor? In many parts of the country, in the working class, niggas was getting treated better than slaves, getting treated better than the Italians, getting treated better than the Irish. Like a black person was more valuable because they had more skilled labor. They had the Irish people doing a lot of really dirty work and dangerous work. You know what I'm saying? Like these are things that people don't account for. So, because if you fail to build up on the prior generation, and yes, we can talk about, redlining, we can talk about Jim Crow, we can talk about these things that did have an impact, right? But ultimately, where we are now, everybody's, for the most part, on an even playing field, right? But what it is certain people crave to be something else so badly. There's jealousy, there's envy, and things like that. So instead of building your own, having your own, and having control over it, we want to take shit. We want to take shit fucking from somebody who built it up. Like, I'm not with that, bro. Like, build your own. You control it the way you want to. You have it the way you want to. So, like, when you see all these motherfuckers in these leagues, but there needs to be a black owner. Why? Why don't you just go start a black league? Like, why don't you go start a league full of black owners? There's a lot of rich, and I've said it before. Like, it's a lot of little niggas who will play these sports coming out of college that are talented, that never get drafted, that aren't undrafted free agents. And undrafted free agents don't even make that much money. You tell a motherfucker you'll give them a salary, 50,000, 100,000 to be able to play 10 to 12 games of football in the league. You'll find enough motherfuckers who will be willing to play for that, even less, just to keep playing. There's motherfuckers who will probably play football for fucking minimum wage. You give them some life insurance and some minimum wage, and motherfuckers will to do that over any other given job. What you got there?
Hey, I'm glad I came back at this time because I don't know if y'all saw. I put that in Discord. Chad Ochocinco said he'll do that. Can he come back to the Bengals?
Yeah.
He said, I still have 82% of my salary. I just want to play for free. You can cut me before the season starts. He just want to play in the preseason. He just want to play a couple of months. And look at T.O. He's playing in some other league.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now.
Yeah, this motherfuckers will play for the love of game, for the love, just because that's all they know. Especially when you got these motherfuckers who have only been encouraged. The only way you're gonna get out the hood is, playing this. And you telling me that you got these kids playing from Pee Wee to Pop Warner. Some of them, hey, high school is the cutoff point for them. Some of them college is. You tell me, hey, that some of these kids could have a chance to go somewhere like that. You could fill out rosters of talented people. Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. And I've had arguments with certain people. Again, the most talented niggas talented people that have ever played sports never made it to college. They never played in college. They definitely didn't make it to the pros. Like, don't get me wrong, Jordan's great and all that. There's always a kid in a school who just never made the grades, like nigga was just in the streets, whatever. Some of the fastest motherfuckers, most talented motherfuckers I've ever seen, talented receiver I've ever seen. Um, had a chance to go to a big school, got caught up doing some shit, ended up going to a JUCO, breaking all of the JUCO records, and then that was just kind of it. It was just back in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy stuff, right? Super talented. It's that whole little family, like bunch of street niggas, all of them super talented. All of them would have came back and played for the school. They'd all had starting positions. Two, probably would have fucking won state or some shit like that. Like, because these motherfuckers were that good, right? But all street niggas. And that's just the route they went. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's niggas who do make it to college sometimes, but they just can't quite, you know, they don't want to deal with the school shit. Like, who's the motherfucker way back when I ain't come here for this school shit, you know what I'm saying? And they don't quite make it. You see a lot of these kids who go to these academies, who does all they do is play basketball. School is secondary, and they do just enough to get to where they need to be. And when they get to college, they get taken care of because shit, they only gonna be there for a year or two anyway, and they're planning to go to the league. It's just like we that the opportunities are there. It's just that motherfuckers don't want to do the work. They just want to be able to jump immediately into something that's already working and prosperous and feel like they should have a part. P. Diddy telling you he damn near a billionaire. Jay-Z supposed to be damn near a billionaire. You got a couple other motherfuckers who sitting pretty nice. You got enough athletes themselves with hundreds of millions of dollars to say, all right, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to, put this league together. We're going to, this is going to be the salary. This is going to be the going rate. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to play. If Ice Cube could put the big three together and it was doing pretty decent, a lot of old retired basketball players ain't making the same money that they were once making. They just want to play the game, to still be recognized as being able to do the thing that they love doing so much. It could be done. And again, you give it 5 to 10 years or whatever, just like any other kind of investment into something, it grows, people watch it, you market it properly, people gonna fuck with it. Just like the XFL became, people were actually fucking with the XFL or that other little league they tried to run, but they just ran out of money because they didn't, do it properly. Like, it's more than doable. But yeah, people just went, I need to be in it, like, because you just see the top and people feel like they belong there without putting in any of the work, man. Look, those people built a league. It's grown significantly over the years, several decades,
Let's put it like this.
Mhm.
We all know the story of Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He was in the NFL, was a second, third, and fourth string backup quarterback. He, for some odd reason, decided to go home, take his ball, go home, bagging groceries. One day, he even said it. He told his own story. He said one day his car broke down side of the road. He had his daughter with him, and he said to himself, "Man, what am I doing?" He got back into football through the Arena League. NFL paid attention to him. Guess what? Super Bowl winning, Hall of Fame MVP quarterback.
Mm.
If he can take those steps, who are you? You see what I'm saying? You can do it too.
Mm.
It makes no sense that you just want the lifestyle that you see on TV or that you see other people, portraying. Because if we have all covered before, not everybody living these lifestyles that they are saying that they're living.
Yeah.
There are other avenues. You don't just have to be sports and music. That I did a video on my channel a long time ago about this one guy. He's nowhere near famous. He's worth $500 million, 500 million. And he explained how he got there. Yeah, he retired out the army. He started him a couple of businesses. It became successful, and now look at him now. You see what I'm saying? And that you don't have to be rich and famous. A lot of motherfuckers are very, very successful. You don't need all that money either to be successful. You just got to know what you're doing with what you have. That's really the definition of success.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. But if you want all that money, then you got to put in the work. It ain't gonna just come to you. That's another thing me and Trill was talking about one time. You got to put in that work. It ain't gonna just happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried to explain it to one of my nephews one time. Because he was asking, asking how did I do this and get there and blah blah blah. I said, man, I told him all my story. I said, man, shit, I used to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping in park benches in Fifth Ward, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And also in Acres Home.
Y'all don't know,
But
but
hey,
for those of y'all who don't know, not the safest places in Houston, right? Not the easiest places in Houston to make it or come out of. So, take note.
I mean, I'm not trying to brag and say I'm rich or nothing, no, but I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing. I don't believe I have nothing to work about, putting it like that. But because you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and that's what I try to tell people. You know, you ain't gotta be rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? That's this old song by this old rapper from Houston named Thorough. I don't know if you remember him, Honcho. He had this song. He has this song was a part of one of his songs. It says, "Give me the fortune and you could take the fame back." That's exactly how I am. I don't want you to know who I am for what I have. If you know who I am, you're gonna know what I tell you.
Yep.
I don't want you to know who I am for what I have, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, that's just what it is. People just want to be, they just want to keep up with these pretending people that's acting like they got it made in their life when they don't.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't lying. Y'all are definitely not lying. Southwest now is. I can tell you when that happened, shit. Because after whatchamacallit, what was that? Katrina. Everybody from the boot came through. They fucking like most of them moved down to the fucking Southwest, and then well, here we are today. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, and I agree. Like, if you want to be famous more than you want to be rich, that's the problem. But fame is a drug, and I think that's what happens to a lot of these quote unquote Disney kids and shit like that. Like they start off with the fame and they just, happy they had a popularity, they ain't getting no real money. They turn into adults and other opportunities, happen. But then when people stop paying attention to them, they don't know how to respond. That's like that chick what's her name? Uh the Lovato, Demi Lovato or whatever. And she used to
Oh,
be a decent looking chick. And then, once everything started drying up and opportunities, I guess, weren't there, next thing you know, she became a little fat man. Like, and so it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's really weird.
did you
Excuse me.
did you see that article? I saw it like a month or so ago.
Mhm.
Where this old Baywatch star is now homeless, living on the streets. You would not recognize her.
No, was it the fake Pamela Anderson one? Because
What's
they had like a, because it was Pamela Anderson, they had another chick on there. She looked like a
I
carbon
cannot.
copy of Pamela Anderson, but I think, if I don't recall, like she had the spacey fake tits.
She she's a slim woman. I forget her name, but I saw that
What?
and I
Lady
was like,
Licious? Mm. No, my bad. I'm sorry, because I got some beef with Lady Licious. We ain't seen her in quite some time. We beefing.
oh. I'll not go ahead, handle your business. I'll sit back. I'm sit back, handle your business.
I think Lady Licious in the band. I have been trying to reach out to her in the Discord, make sure she was all right. She was alive and breathing. You know, just it looked like she left us. I was like, mm, mm. I was just we were pouring our hearts out. We were concerned. We were all in the chat mourning the loss of our Lady Licious, and she just abandoned us. So yeah, like we were very sad. We were just like, damn, another one bites the dust. What did we do wrong, Lady Licious? What did we do wrong to offend you? But no, but you saying about the fake Baywatch star, or not the fake Baywatch
Yeah,
star?
I just looked it up right now. Her name was Lonnie Wilson.
Yeah, no, man.
She's homeless on the streets of Los Angeles on drugs. You would not recognize her at all. And I saw that and I was like, y'all want to be like this? I don't want to be famous. I want to be me. Shoot. I don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying, be like a lot of JJ Watt said it one time when he first got that huge contract with the Texans. He said, it's hard for him to find a girlfriend when your salary is posted on the front page of the newspaper.
Yeah.
And what he basically saying is he can't be himself because people know how much money he has.
Yeah. I hate that.
And
I hate that so much that they do all that. They put all that type of business out there. I think that's so stupid and pointless. But I guess people care about that thing with these athletes.
I couldn't care. It ain't my money. It ain't going to my bank account. I couldn't care. I don't give a damn what you're doing with your money, how much money you got. It ain't mine. I'm not getting a piece of it. Shit. And Lady Licious, where have y'all been? What? I can't answer that. I can't ask that because people are asking me where I've been. So never mind. I take that back. Don't answer that. Oh man.
You ain't lying. Wow, that is a hell of a transformation, bro.
What's that?
I'm looking at the chick you were talking about, the Lonnie Wilson,
Oh, okay.
and man, that is very unfortunate. Somewhere I have to believe drugs were involved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was on drugs. She
yeah,
was on
okay,
drugs. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, the fucking hair color and all that. Like, appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's if we didn't have that info, we couldn't call teams cheap. It's okay. I wouldn't care. Like, I'd rather like not know. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers actually have to get out there and negotiate for their worth. You know what I mean? As opposed to, well, you got this much money, I should get this much money. But it is what it is. Um, it's
No money,
it's
no
illegal in
problems.
WWE to say so.
Now
Yeah,
you're gonna have problems because you don't have no money.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, me and Miss Lady Lisa gonna have a come to Jesus meeting. I felt betrayed. My heart was hurt. But it is it's wild, man, because speaking of modern men, modern women, it's like there's this great divide. And again, not all, but it just seems like in society, men are going with MGTOW, men are going their own way. Either they're doing that or they're going with other men, whatever weird shit they got going on. Women, they also going with other women. That's funny because it makes me think of that shit from what was that? Pimps Up, Hoes Down. That's I'll save that for another comment. But you got women kind of to the point where I don't want no man. I don't want to. This is like it's crazy when you see women encouraging other women to become single mothers. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like just again, especially like I say within the black community, there's a lot of discord. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of anger, coming from both sides. And then you see like there's a big group of men who are like who want to, I guess, reset the tone, but then women have become so independent. Oh, this is something I was thinking about, right? Tell me how stupid this sounds. Independent man.
That was it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is stupid.
it's just like whatever I say. Well, if I
There
say,
is no
well,
such
yeah.
there is no such thing as an independent person.
Mhm.
I was talking about this with a coworker the other day. There is no such thing because everybody needs help from somebody with something or a few things or whatever the case is. Everybody's life is different, but there's no such thing. An independent person is someone who got everything they have on their own without the help of others. That's nobody. Nobody. Whether you got help from your family, your friend, or the community, or your government, whatever. We all got help from somebody to get where we are right now. Whether it don't just have to be financial, it can be some advice, it can be I'm gonna pay your light bill this week or this month or whatever, or something like that. I didn't give you the money, but I'm gonna buy you some groceries, or I'm gonna help you find a house. You know, there is no such thing as an independent person because there's not one person on this earth can say they got where they're at without the help of somebody else. So
Well, Shelley, um, your guys may leave, but yes, women are out there encouraging other women to be single mom. Miss Gracie sent me a video a while back of a chick who was basically trying to get impregnated, I guess, artificially or whatever. And then she's talking about, had a YouTube channel because she was having some fertility issues. And then I guess she, hopefully, maybe, well, I don't know, hopefully, maybe she needs not to. She wants to be a single mom deliberately. But she resolved those fertility issues. And then she talking about, trying to raise money to help me on my single mother journey. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, so if you can't afford to have a kid, single, which is what you want to do, then you probably shouldn't have that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you expect to live the life you thought
said that.
you thought you were gonna have a life that you originally had. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. So
No, I'm sorry. I'm glad Miss Shelley said that. When does the guys leave? No, I can show you right now a video of something I did a while back. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna show you the video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you the article of this woman put up a post on whatever social media it was. She wanted a sperm donor. She wanted to be a single mother. Women are encouraging other women to do that. It ain't. It's also the man that's leaving. I'm not gonna say it's not. No. It is, but it's women as well that's saying they want to. Like Amber Rose, she said she wanted to be a single mother.
What?
Those were words out of her own mouth. And like I said, there's
an
article.
Got a wish.
Yeah. And that's an article. This woman, she had a list. She said, sperm donor wanted for free. She said, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, has to be between ages of 16 and 27, which I thought was wrong because 16 and 17, isn't that a minor? Whatever. Nobody said nothing about that part. Then she was talking about certain kind of health requirements. Nobody did ever drinking alcohol, smoke, all that good crap. Talking about you gotta be willing to give up 20% of your pay. You cannot say anything about this child. All that crap. I forget exactly what it was saying, but I was like, "Are you serious?"
Who the fuck would do that? That's a delusional bitch.
Yeah, I mean, she had a list.
That's not how sperm donors work. You don't get any pay. No, you goofy bitch.
You want my money, but I can't be involved in the child's life. Man, get out of here with that. I'm trying to find it so you can, if you want, Hunter, you can put it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. It was a while back, and I was like, nobody. It was shocking because, like I said, the age 16 to 27, I think it said.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wait a minute. Nobody said nothing about this woman wanting to mate with a minor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I done told y'all, women out there again get soft-handed. They get away with things that men could never get away with. Imagine flipping the script, said I want a what is it, a surrogate or something like that. Where I want a woman just to carry my baby and then give up rights from 16 to whatever. If you said some shit like the motherfuckers would be coming, that you get a knock on your door. Open up, it's the police. We need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we appreciate the love, Lady Licious. I'm glad to see you. Well, thank you.
She trying to make amends with you.
Yeah. I appreciate it, but Lady Licious, you my dog. You my dog. But I gotta talk shit to you. That's just what I do. But yeah, if a dude said some shit like that, again, the motherfucker would have got arrested as soon as he put the post up. Like, oh, this guy is a pedo. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. Like, you can't do those kind of things, but it happens way more often with with women that people want to admit. Like I said, you see these teachers all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, female teachers and then the weird bender of gender type teachers who really push that shit on young kids. You always see them getting caught up in shit like that. Yeah, that's my dog. Look, Heidi, Lady Licious knows how to speak Ebonics, so she knows what that means. You can take it the racist way, all right? You and your racisms. German. Only thing good about Germany is German chocolate cake, and I don't even think that came from Germany. So
So I can't stay on here too much longer. My wife might come downstairs.
man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, yeah, you know, and of course, lady up. Yeah, we ain't hating. But man, you know, it's just like I said, it's a wild deal. Oh, and what was it? We were just saying up. Damn, I forgot when Sarah was saying that's right. Um, fuck, I forgot my train of thought. But again, you just can't get away with these things, and it's just like I said, you know, I tell people, you know, women get kind of they get the easier spill in life. Like even think about that chick who's not moving out the way, right? People will bump in because she's a lady, even if it's a man that bumped in her, they'll just kind of like, this bitch or whatever, and keep on moving, or you know, they'll probably say excuse me just because they're men. You let it be a dude like you or I. You know, I did that back when I pointed myself and said you, and then pointed out that and said I. Whatever, play as fuck up. But let that be a man doing that. You try to shoulder check a motherfucker. Look, if I go with that, you're gonna have to smell my cologne. Like, look, it is an issue, and I'm gonna sit here and say, I don't deliberately go and bumping into everybody and doing all that shit. But sometimes, like if I'm walking a certain way and I see a motherfucker, like especially if they about even size, you know what I'm saying? Like first I'm shooting for that eye contact, and then we gonna see who's gonna make that little adjustment. Sometimes I can be a little deliberate just to, sometimes like I said, it'd be like the little pit bull mentality. Like you see a compatible dog, you be ready to try to fight it. You know, sometimes and I got to get out of that. That's the nigga mentality. I don't always. If I'm in a bad mood or something, if I'm places where it's too crowded and I get annoyed, sometimes that tends to happen. But I don't go out in public looking to bump motherfuckers and do all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So um, it's a crazy deal, but yeah, like I said, it's just it's. I try to tell women that I'm not saying women don't have hard lives. I'm not saying that women don't go through certain things that men will never go through, but the majority of society treats you with a favor, you know, that men don't normally get. And I think that's part of what's contributing to the modern man now. That's why most of these modern men want to start acting like females because you know they can't deal with the responsibilities. They can't deal with the way society uh, encourages men to be treated. You know what I mean? As a man, you're dismissed. As a man, you know your thoughts don't matter. Your emotions don't count. Your feelings are thrown to the side. Like no matter what you're going through, man up. As you know, your namesake is man up and deal with it. That's the thing. But with a woman, she starts shedding fake tears like Megan when the video we was watching last night. The crocodile tears come out and she get a fucking special with Gail King, you know, and not a dry eyed motherfucker. And then like, you know, it's just it's not the same. When a woman gets emotional, motherfucker stop and listen. We need to hear her out, and we need to understand what she's dealing with and what she's going through. And cool. But again, like I said, you can't act like obviously I have done some damage here. Give me just a second. I see the buffering is taking. I'm not saying we were doing good for a little bit. All right, my bad. I think we should be back here. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, and I'll fix my camera settings up here. But yeah, I apologize for the jank. Sometimes it gets a little janky. Sometimes it gets a little staticky. I see power came in here, and when power came in here, everything got janky. So I think we got to blame power for the power failure. Ha! Yes. Uh, yeah, I got you. Yeah. All right, just a second. Let me shoot that to me. Just a second while I do that. And so you said 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Got fat fingers, so you know. So I'm telling you, this is why I can talk about fat people. This is why I can talk about everybody because I possess these privileges. I got fat privileges. Um, like I said, I told myself I'm not buying anything um, until I get to 240. So I still got a little ways to go. I want to screenshot that. Oh wow, this is crazy. God damn it, screenshot it. I said cut the phone off. I might have to do it like this. What the fuck? I didn't, yeah, I'm trying to see, but shit, I just had it, and then okay, right here. You know me. I gotta do it like this. All right, here we go. Hey, you know what I'm saying. All right. So give me a second. I'm gonna screenshot the post in particular right here. Save it. I'm sending it to my email and put it on the thing. And so, like I said, it's a wild world we live in. Y'all pardon me while I'm getting this sent to myself. What what is going on here? Um yeah, attachment. I could just click my phone on my PC, but I don't want nothing weird to come up. Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell, Honcho? I'm like, oops. This is not OnlyFans. What's going on here? Uh oh man. All right, let me send that to myself real quick. And while I'm downloading this, again, I apologize. Blame it on Darren. Yes, blame everything on Darren. Uh, anything that happens on the Twitters, I got to blame on Darren. Darren scarred. Mm, yeah, yes. I'm gonna agree. All right, bet. Here we go. Bloop. I see the name has been blurred and all that. They should have been ashamed in the first place. Everyone, I'm looking for a natural sperm donor meeting these requirements. Natural sperm donor means once you get this dirty pussy raw, like you just this is what we're gonna do. Like, bitch, I don't know you. Like, I got requirements too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? But 16 to 23, never used any prescription or illicit drugs, never drank except for communion. I assume that's what that is. Uh, blonde or light brown hair, not overweight, and comes from a 75% plus American background. Agrees to forfeit all parental rights at the time of birth. No payment will be collected during any of the natural breeding sessions. However, regular child support payments in the amount of 20% of your income will be expected within the first month of birth. You will remain completely anonymous throughout the child's 18 years of life, and you would be expected to maintain the same level of anonymity with anyone around you. Please reach out to me through the messenger for more information. Thank you. Oh, like that's yeah, like what does that mean really? American background. This is like a melting pot of a country. Like, what is an American background? Like, and if we're really being technical, like, are we including Canadians? Because they're technically American. You know, Mexicans are technically American. This is all North America. Then we can start talking about Central America, South America. Like, American covers a wide range of terms if we're going to be, I'm expecting this person to have done their due diligence. And, when they put this shit out here, But the crazy part to me is you want to be something you can't afford to be. Again, you want 20% of the income. You want to do all this stuff. Oh, I'm not gonna collect any money while you fuck me. I'm not a prostitute, but once I have this baby, I'm gonna need some money. Like this is baffling. This is mind-boggling. This is wild, man. Like motherfuckers is crazy, bro. Hold on one second, Mr. Man. I think I have Romaned you whenever the thing restarted. I think yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely hit you with a Roman. Pardon me. It seemed the little meter was not metering.
Okay.
All right.
Math ain't
My bad.
mathing.
Yeah, the math wasn't mathing and there was a silence. So I apologize. All right.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is, you see right there, it's a two-way street. You see, this woman wants to be a single mother. Look at her requirements.
Yeah.
Look at her requirements there.
That is
Chill. 60. I'm still stuck on the 16 to what did it say, 27, I think it said?
16 to 23.
23. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm stuck on the 16 and 17-year-old. Nobody has not said anything. And this is on a social media website. I forgot which one it was, but this is on a social media website. And nobody has came for this woman's head.
Yeah.
But Hunter, you said it right. Let that be a man talking about he won't say 18-year-old woman, even though she's considered to be an adult then. Oh, he's still can't how do you say she can't hear me?
Patty's an asshole. That's all it is.
Can everybody else hear me? Give me a
Yeah.
yes or no. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yeah, you should be good now. Yeah, it's terrible
Yeah,
people in
you
this
see what
chat. Yeah,
see what I'm talking
Heidi's
about?
a hater.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Thank you, them, Ty. Thank you, them. TY, whatever. I don't know. But yeah,
Wait, Jay as
I
in
tell me,
Jaybird?
huh?
No, Heidi's trying to reverse the script now. Now because you were muted, and now that your sound is good now. Like I can see your meter levels now.
Okay. But yeah, see what I just wanted to point that out. You know what I'm saying? See, at least us guys, we come with proof of a lot of stuff. We come with proof, and there go proof right there. Lady Licious. Oh, your message got deleted.
Haiti out there clock. Haiti.
Damn.
Haiti. Yes, Haiti out there cock blocking.
Uh,
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just looking at that, though. Like this, again, a man put this out there, it'd be a wrap. If this was, you know, anybody else, it's craziness. And again, like you said, like somebody said, yeah, you get to have sex with me one time and then give me fucking 20% of your income for the rest of your life. That's a fucking con. That's the look. I'm gonna need 20% of that pussy for the rest of this child's life. Like you can keep it all as anonymous as you want to. You can call me Uncle Bill for all I give a fuck. If I'm paying, because I'm paying some bills with this 20% of my fucking income. So yeah, that's the suitable name. But you know what I'm saying? It's just it's really craziness.
so to answer your question, Huncho, who's worse off? Who is worse? I say both. I think it's even 50-50, both.
Hmm.
As you said it earlier, men are looking at certain things that women are doing and say, nah, I'm cool. Women are looking at certain things that men are doing and say, nah, I'm cool. But they don't want to look at the good person or the good man or the good woman.
Yeah.
Women always say, "Oh, you always trying to give the woman because she got a fat ass and all that, blah blah blah." And men are saying, "Oh, you trying to give that man because he's tall and got a lot of money and blah blah blah." It's an even thing, if you ask me.
Yeah, it definitely
That's
goes
just
both
my
ways.
opinion.
It definitely goes
Yeah,
both
it's
ways.
both
And
ways.
that's kind of what I think happens, when we look at motherfuckers, people your natural proclivity is to really far away. is to look up, right? Is to, it's so and so and so and so. Look at what they doing. Well, sometimes you got to look left and right. Sometimes you got to look in the fucking mirror. And
Yep.
the thing is just like, what are you doing? What are your contributions to things? That's why I say I think being self-auditing and just analyze yourself quite often is very important. But it is what it is. So here's the deal, right? It is almost about that time. It is about the time we didn't gave y'all a solid two, and the yawns are becoming more frequently, and so I don't want to tap Mr. Man up out because I yawned him to death. I see James Hart. Okay, all right. Power, yeah. Power still my power don't even come in here. Why are you mod? I don't know who gave him mod powers, but but we definitely appreciate y'all, man. And Jay Bird gonna come? Okay, if Jay Bird pull up in here, I'll stall a couple of minutes. You better hurry his ass up. I'm old. I got to get my sleeps. I'm saying? Around till midnight, my ass don't be wanting to get up. Yo, and I forgot. I know I said we're gonna be. If you didn't catch it last, I know I said we're gonna bring back the Talking Dirty After Dark. We're gonna bring back the Sunday Night Confessions. But there will not be a den tomorrow, and there will not be a den Friday. But in honor of Miss Grace's birthday on Saturday, we will be having a den. Even though I normally don't stream on Saturdays, we'll have a den on Saturday. Who was the chick you used to always talk about? Alondra or something like that? He was on some crazy motherfucker. We used to be in the mixer or something like that, or whatever it was. Talking about some fucking Alondra or some shit. But
I think I
yeah,
heard
so
about that.
so there's that. And Mr. Man, if anything that's on your mind, man, like anything you want to share with the people.
Oh no, man, this has been great, man. Have a lot of fun as always. We need to have more discussions like this. We need to have more reality checks. Think things of such, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. But that's the only way we're gonna get better. If we stop pointing the fingers and look at ourselves. But as always, Hunter, this has been fun. I appreciate you having me on, man. We gotta do this again. Gotta do this
Absolutely,
again real
absolutely,
soon. I'll
absolutely.
let you know when.
Now that the getting more frequent with the dens and bringing them back, instead of just the one day a week. Uh, like I say, anytime, man. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I have something on a good note to take us out. Something I'm using, light, ended on a lighthearted. No, I don't think I do. We watched that video yesterday. I saw Megan Thee Stallion. Those are things I cannot show on stream. And I showed y'all Elon stuff. I think that was another video I was thinking about, but I guess I didn't save it. Yeah, though, but drop that and do that there. Yeah. So, but yeah, Sauce, we definitely doing a draft show, but not for you, Shelly. You're not invited. If you come into the draft show tomorrow, I'm gonna block you, put a 24-hour ban on you.
Mm-mm.
But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna, like I say, just the next day, just because of the timing of the draft, like I said, shit, by the time everything is wrapped up tomorrow, it'll be way past 10:30. Friday, rounds 2 and 3. Try to run a little bit long. Saturday, I'm not covering fucking rounds. What is that, 4 through 7? None of those people matter anyway. So it's like we'll definitely have a den, maybe an extended den. We'll see. On Saturday, and then Sunday we'll start it back over with Sunday Night Confessions, and I think we need to have some fun. I'll see if I can dig in the archives and find a good confession for y'all on Sunday, try to get the party started. And then, like I say, next Friday we'll do Talking Dirty After Dark. And Saturday, instead of we're not doing it Friday, we'll probably do Saturday. We'll do some form of Talking Dirty After Dark. Because I actually had a very good conversation. I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you saw the DJ Envy thing with his wife, where he was
Mm-hmm.
talking about faking the orgasms. I kind of wanted
Mm-hmm.
to talk about draft is tomorrow, Heike, tomorrow night. Well, tonight technically it's midnight. But yeah, I wanted to talk about on the Talking After Dirty After Dark, so we'll probably be Saturday. We'll talk about females faking orgasms and what role does that play in the bedroom, and a couple of things kind of centered around that. I think it'll be a very interesting conversation because you women folk always got some weird shenaniganery to say.
Of course. Oh yeah. When you say you're gonna do that one again?
That'll be a Saturday.
I can't join that one. All right. Well. All right. Cool. Because yeah,
I appreciate the
that's
love, Miss
crazy.
Sarah.
I
Yeah.
want to say that I know you finna Greg go, but I want to say this about that real quick. I think that's the wife's fault, and let me explain why I say that. Is because if you're not telling someone that you're not happy or satisfied, that's all on you. If you're making someone think that you're happy and satisfied, I think it cut out.
Why not?
Think so.
Yeah, blurry.